Hey, Black Belts, I'm going to work with you on some advanced patterns. We're going to go through Gate Beck a couple of times with some of these first degrees, and then I'm going to have, we're going to do a second degree pattern, the Juche pattern with Mr. Ligon, and enjoy. If you are working on, and I'll tell you what we'll also do, we'll work on that board break as well. I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to improve your board break. What I want you to do is not just watch this, I want you to do it with us. So we'll all be facing that direction. So let's bow in this way, Kunye, and let's face this way. Get together, Triet, Kunye. Left foot steps, Chubi. Step back, one, and this X block is still in front of us, but the shoulders are to the side. Stay in the back stance with that. Twist kick, double punch, two. Step back and high block, low block, and press. One-legged stance, palm, punch, back fist. Step back just to the other foot and step forward, double knife and block. Front snap kick, left spear, right spear. Now, as you notice what I do with the hips there. So I spear and I rotate, then I throw the hip back. So I'm not really spearing with my hand, I'm throwing the hip, my power's coming out of my hip. This direction, turning side kick, and double guarding. Now with the right foot, step away, double guarding. A left, step away, double guarding, and 9 block. Now we're going to step. Now here's the big step. This is usually cut short because the middle stance, the front stance is not very narrow because it's such a big turn. And it normally didn't have a lot of power because it didn't get a lot of rotation. Let me show you how to get the rotation out of it. The low block is, it's a knife hand low block. So I'm going to pull my feet together and then step that direction. So I'm not making a big circle this way. I'm never going to get power that way. I'm going to pull my feet together, but I'm not stopping there. And then I'm going to shoot it this way. And just at the end, watch what happens with the hip there. So the knife hand happens right there. Let's try that. 9 block, ready, go. Good. Round kicks, jump side kick. And twin vertical punch. Press, upset punch, double step. 1 and forearm strike. Now, all of these black belts, as you'll see, they have that elbow way up in front. And because nobody wants you to whack them in the head. So you're going to pull the elbow more than you are the hand. And also it sets up the jump because the hips are already here and you get to rotate your hips this direction. 2. So the hips should go in the direction of your block, should go to the right there. And then step to the right. 3. Step to the left. 1, 2, 3. Left foot steps, ridge hand. Now the hips should go in the direction of the ridge hand. There's 2 things that's going on here. You've got a downward block and you've got a ridge hand over the top. If it's a twin movement, you don't want hip torque. We know that. But if it's a strike and a block, you torque the hip and power in the direction of the strike because you want more power with that hand opposed to just the block. So it works this way, hips that direction. So this is jump away, round kick, right? Now, jump this way, round kick this way, but I don't have to jump very far. Just about right there. And then twin vertical. 1. And upset. 2. This is to the chin. This knuckle punch is right to the chin. Step 9 block. 3. Ridge hand first. Knife hands second, and then here's the chamber. Step with the left, and then twist. Now you'll notice the twist happens at the very end. Watch this. Here's my chamber. So I'm going to step, but then pop the hip right at the end. Go. Step forward, or high block and punch, or to the back of the room, and then double step into the front of the room, high block and punch. Stepping forward, and then the left foot closes. Very good. All right. Okay, let's do it again. We're going to do this once more. We're going to do it as you're in the class. Okay, 준비. In fact, these black belts know this pattern well. I'm going to let them do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one-legged. There you go. 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, and spear, spear. 9, turning side and guard. 10, that way. That's okay. That's okay. 11, now that way again. There you go. 12, there. That's it. 13, spin and pop the hip right at the end. Good. 14. Excellent. 15, press. 16, punch. 17. 18, jump. And step with the left. 19, 2, 3. 20, and there's that torque, hip torque. 21. 22, knuckle punch. 23, kind of got ahead of myself. There's the 9 block. 24, ridge hands first. And let's go back to our 9 block. Let's talk about this for a second. Okay. What we're going to do is a circular for the first half and then straight line for the second half. So we're going to circle the arms to here. Go ahead and put your arms to there. Now from here, throw the hip in the direction of, and it's straight line. Then we do the same thing over here. We circle, and we take it all the way to this corner, and we straight line there. So somebody asked me the other day, they said, this is a circular block. I said, yeah, I thought it was a straight line block. I said, it is. So you got a little bit of both. You're circular in the first half and you're straight line. Circular in the first half and you're straight line. Ready? Chamber. Step. Again, chamber and step. Good. This direction, high block and punch. And double step and high block and punch. Good. Stepping forward, borrow. And the left foot to the right foot. Good job. Good. Okay, would you first degree step off, please? And Mr. Ligon, would you come up here? Let's do Juche for these second degrees. All right. Okay, bow. And we're going to face that way again. Yes, sir. And you know what? You're going to need to be way up there. Guys, you're going to probably have to knock out if you're second degree, you probably have to knock out a wall or two in your house to get through this pattern, because as you can see where he's at, he's going to end up way back here before he finally goes way back there again. Ready? Juche pattern on count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Good job. 5. Hook, side, knife hand. 6, forearm strike. 7, 8, 9. Good. That's a back stance. Yes, sir. 10. Let's start it again. 11. With the opposite side. 12. And now with the left leg. 13. One of the toughest moves in the pattern. 14. And as you know, second degrees, there's a whole bunch of tough moves in this pattern. 15. 16. 17. 18. There's that jump knife hand. 19. And the axe kick. And heaven hands. 20. Stepping back with the left. 21. And 22. Excellent. 23 and 24. 25, 26. And when you do this next move, guys, you're going to do a step behind and then a slide back. So it's going to be here and slide. So that second step that you're going to make the first one here. The second one is going to be a long waist because you're going to slide off of it with that inward block. 1, good, jump away. 2, all right, same thing. 3, good, 4. And here comes the fun. Split kick, 5. Very nice. 6, 7, 8 with the side and good. There's a back fist. 9, reach in. 10, 11, and 12. And stepping forward, borrow. Show. Left foot to the right foot. Relax. All right. Good job. Okay, let's work on your board break for just a second. I want to go over some little details. Would you black belts get a bag out, please? Grayson, why don't you come and get this one? I'll pull it out for you. And just kind of put it back where y'all were, when you were lined up a while ago.
Yes, sir.
Getting better at that. There you go. There you go. Good. Okay. If we're on that turning side kick, if you're kicking with the right, you're going to have the left leg forward. So let me look at. I'm going to talk about the targeting here. You want to hit with the heel. Let me borrow your bag, Grayson. I'll give it back. Promise, I'll give it back. Okay. So when you prepare yourself to do a turning side kick, you're really turning. You're not looking toward that bag. You're looking this direction, and you're going to do a half chamber, and then the drive of the knee goes that way. So it's chamber and side kick. And what I want you to do is focus on putting that heel in the target, in the bag every time. Ankle back, toes back, drive the heel, not the whole foot, but just the heel into the bag. Okay, if you have something to hit, perfect, because you need that right now. Let's work on the turning side kick. Go. Don't get in a hurry to get that chamber tight. Pull that knee in tighter, real tight. Neil killed the bag again. Most of you guys that have been black belt for a while, or at least first degrees, you've already done this technique. I would imagine you've already done this technique once or twice. So this is going to really just set us up to have an easy board break this time because the pattern is so difficult this go round. And I want to make sure that we have plenty of time to work on our pattern and an easy board break. Okay, that's enough. That's good. All right, and you guys, black belts, you already know the hammer fist, overhead hammer fist. That's what we're breaking with. If you want to do a circular, or if you want to do an inverted, be my guest. Have fun with it. That was it, guys. That was fun. Let's bow out. We good? Kunye. Great class, black belts. Thank you.